All right, guys. Well, I'm back today discussing some of the absolute best high value and budget cans on the market, especially when it comes to rifle cans or pistol caliber carbine hands. This is going to be the YHM lineup of some of their newest offerings, everything from their Turbo T3, which is a 5.56 can, their Resonator lineup, which is their 30 cal cans, and the R9 and R45 solid stainless steel cans that can handle the pressures, at least the R45 anyways, up to a 4570. What makes these cans unique is their construction, their durability, as well as their hub-compatible threads on the ends of the cans for an incredibly modular design, as well as the price point. A lot of these cans can be had for $5 to $6 bills, and they are very good for that money, as well as very modular with their hub adaptability. We're going to be digging into that a little bit into this review, so you'll want to watch that. The other cool thing right now is NFA approval times are next to nothing. I got a lot of these cans in as little as 48 hours. On top of that, they used to be 10 months to a year, so having them in as little as a week or even 24 hours in some cases that I've read online is pretty darn awesome. You still have to do all of the same paperwork, the $200 unconstitutional tax stamp, but this is a good time to grab them if you want to go through that normal legal process. The other thing I want to mention is for YouTube purposes. We're not disassembling anything. We're not adding these to anything. We're not showing how to make anything. I'm merely discussing my opinions on some high-value cans. This video is brought to you by Callaway Ballistics and their line of subsonic ammunition, including Subsonic 300 Blackout, Subsonic 7.62x39, Subsonic 4570, which I'm going to be discussing with the R45 can, as well as Subsonic Tried and True 147 grain 9mm. Utilize the code 704 Tactical for free shipping and 5% off on orders over $200. Definitely check them out. I'm going to be starting, for me anyways, with small bore diameters and climbing my way up. So that leads us to the YHM Turbo T3. They've added an end cap to these, which is welded into the can itself that mitigates flash on all of these models, and it does an amazing job. On top of that, the materials used on this can are incredibly impressive. They're constructed of 17.4 stainless steel as well as an Inconel 718 blast baffle. An Inconel can handle tremendous pressures and temperatures and really performs well under high temperatures. So you get a lot of full auto ratings as well as very nice and generous barrel restrictions, allowing these to be used on incredibly short barrels. If you want all the specs and features on each of these cans, you can head over to YHM's site, but these are great when it comes to that, and they're really paving the way for high value and budget cans. On the end of this, we do get the hub compatible threads, and this is where I want to discuss those in a little bit more detail because I feel like a lot of companies are missing that in some budget cans, and YHM kills it. Hub compatibility means the 1x3/8x24 rear threads. That seems to be an industry standard across the board. So if you were looking for versatility, you can do that. I'm showing you 3 different mounting options. YHM offers hub-compatible mounts for a direct thread mount. So this one's 5/8x24. You can thread that into the back and now directly mount it. They also offer it in 1/2x28 threads. They also offer tri-lug adapters for those 9mm and R45 cans that you can thread into the back of hub-compatible threads. And then a lot of other companies are making their adapters with hub-compatible threads as well, including Kemo and Key Micro, the AAC 51 tooth. You also have a ton of Q options and a few others on the market that are making adapters for hub-compatible threads. I've got a B&T one coming that could potentially be working really well for a lot of surefire options. So there's so many options out there, and that's what makes the YHM cans just a great option on top of their price as well as their construction, but the fact they use industry standard hub compatible threads. The YHM T3 works really good and has reduced back pressure signatures from some other cans in the market, but I'm not going to get into the weeds. Just know it runs great. The next lineup I want to discuss are the 30 cal cans, which are the Resonator lineup. The Resonator has that 30 cal hole on the end, the flash hider, stainless steel, Inconel blast baffle, hub compatible threads, and this is one of my favorite little micro cans. This is the K version, and I've fallen in love with it. I've got the Kemo adapter on the back, and it has been running absolutely rock solid. The other nice thing that YHM just started producing here in the past few years is the R45 as well as the R9. These are solid stainless steel. They don't have the Inconel blast baffle because these are going to be pistol cans, but can handle the pressures of a 5.56, 308, and 7.62 by 39. So talk about a jack of all trades cans. Now you have to put these on slightly longer barrels when you're running them in 5.56 or 7.62 by 39 than their dedicated cans, but they still can do it on a 16-inch gun just fine. They also, again, have the industry standard hub compatible threads, and I threw this one on a 4570, and it did great with that Callaway Ballistics subsonic camo. If you're looking for that video, you can subscribe to the channel and go back through, and I would encourage you to check your subscription and click that notification bell because I've got more videos on this subject coming up, and let me know your thoughts about what you want to see on this subject. In summary, if you're looking for some high-value cans or jack-of-all-trades cans, YHM has got some good offerings for right around 5 to 6 bills. One of my favorites, if you were just going to get two, would be these guys right here, the R45. You can run this on 5.56, 308, 7.62 by 39, direct threaded on a 45. You could put a tri-lug adapter for a 9mm carbine, and you could even potentially put it with booster assemblies on 9mm and 45 handguns, although it may not be the ideal choice for that. The 30 cal Resonator K is great because you can slap it on the end of a rifle, have a still well-balanced feel, have some incredibly short packages with this guy on the end of it. With the hub-compatible threads, just swap that out for whatever you can think of. Run this on 5.56, 300 blackout, and 308, and you're good all day. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Have you taken advantage of these shorter wait times? Have you grabbed any cans, and have you tried any YHM cans recently? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and thanks to Callaway Ballistics for sponsoring this video. Have a good one.